And welcome back, hockey fans. I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, bringing you tonight's game in the MMJHL as the Twins host the Raiders Junior Hockey Club in this one. Both teams, as you can see, very similar in the standings, just separated by 2 points. As the Twins come into this one sitting in 7th with 12 points, looking for those 2 points to tie themselves with the Raiders and the Jets at 14th as those two teams battle out, or those three teams, mind you, battle out for 5th spot as the Raiders take the ice in their row black and red with gold trim, and we await the Twins in the orange and white. And here come the Twins as they take the ice. Look at these two teams. Second meeting of the season. First game was here at Century. It was 5-2 in favor of the Twins with 5 different goal scorers. Ray Martell getting the start for the Raiders Junior Hockey Club. He's 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 overtime loss. Save percentage of .869. Goals against average of 3.15 on the campaign. Alex Paul is getting the start for the Twins, and a record of 5-2-1. Save percentage of .902. Goals against average of 3.45. Cutter Anderson leading the way in scoring for the Raiders Junior Hockey Club with 13 points in 13 games, 6 goals and 7 assists. Onlarenko right behind him in 13 games, 7 goals and 5 assists. Twin side of things, it is their rookie Lucas Spence leading the way with in 13 games a goal and 8 assists for 9 points, and 3 guys right behind him, Matt Lazat, Sam Kinnear, and Kitten Headland all with 8 points. For Lazat, that's 5 goals and 3 assists. Sam Kinnear with 2 goals and 6 assists. And Kitten Headland split even 4 goals and 4 assists in 13 games played. As we have the national anthems coming your way, I'll be with you for a puck drop in this one. We'll also keep an eye on our out-of-town scoreboard. We got 2 other games in action. And we get ready here for the opening draw. And before they do that, they got to check something there, make sure Paul's net is set behind him. Arvell set in the draw, awaiting his opponent. Which looks to be Gruner as we await a little bit here of the delay before the start. And they're switching the nets out there. There's all the action. The delay. Bonus, I got the net switched out, and we should be ready to go here for puck drop. As Gruner makes his way into the circle. Ready to go. Larveld comes in. And we are set and under action as Chromie came in on the draw. He'll win that one back, and the Raiders control off the get-go, and they'll take that from their own zone and now wait before working it up right up Broadway ahead, and Chromie loses that one. Played ahead, and the Twins dump it all the way in. Gruner walks in, there's a shot off the mark there. Puck comes out, walking in. Logan Nash fires that one in on Pauls, and Pauls freezes up. Good opportunity close on here to start off for Seven Oaks. So fresh bodies on the ice, and we get ready for Shaq in on the draw. And he'll win that one back. Wilson works it down low. Seven Oaks plays it to the far side. Walking in, there's a quick shot. Loose pass, Pauls, and it's in. And the Raiders strike first on the road. And Bruno Zelta knocked that one in to open up the scoring here. There's a quick look at the replay. There's a work across to Bruno, and he pokes that one in past Pauls. 1-0 early on in favor of the Raiders. So for Benera and for Shaq, pick up the assist on the goal. As opening minute has come and gone. Shots 2-0 in favor of the Raiders, leading this one. There's a shot by Headland, loose in front, and smothered up with some action in front of the goaltender. And Martel able to see that one for the whistle. So Kennedy's crew gets out there ready to go here for the draw. As he'll get set. And he'll win that one back against the rookie Twin. Now the Twins play that across. There's a shot from the point just wide on the near side. Battle for it. And the Twins come free. Tight angle there. They'll work it back to the point. Circling back in behind the goal for Lizotte. Centers. And Spence couldn't find that one. Lizotte spins and fires. Puck comes right back to him. Worked across at the point. Dumped in by Headland, and that one caught part of the iron. Puck comes out down on the near side, and all the way down is Barnes to regroup in his own zone. Spins around, makes some space to Headland, and Spence plays that ahead to Lizotte before going for a change. Battle in front of the Raiders bench, and the Raiders calm it down with the lead early on in this one. They'll work it ahead on the near side to Kennedy. Kennedy now back to Anderson, their leading scorer, and out of his reach, Twins possess that one, and Kilberry works that one up, now scooped up, and into the attack zone. Kusher puts on the brakes, and he is met by Canoe. That's going to be in for that rush as it gets dumped back in. Puck scooped up by the Twins as the Twins look to go ahead ice. And they'll just sauce that one ahead on the near side. Raiders working away at it. Comes right in front to the near side boards. And Kerbsky plays that one in. Battle for the puck continues on the far side. And now calm down here by the Raiders. Raiders working across in the neutral zone. On the near side, now worked off. Picked up by Anderson, and he can't glove that down to get a stick on that. Good physical play by him, makes the puck come free. Now back to Henry. And Henry plays that one. Arveld from the point works it down low, gets it right back, and plays it in deep. Anderson on that. Watched by a handful of Twins. The Twins picked that one off behind the goal, scooped it right back up by Seven Oaks, and that centering pass is off a stick and all the way down. Arveld on that loose puck, and he'll scoop it up on the near side, harassed by a handful of Twins. Battle for the loose puck continues on the near side boards. Henry comes free, and Ashton Henry now to go ahead ice. Works that one up into the zone. Anderson walks in, and the puck's lifted off his stick. Battle on the near side. Scott trying to play it ahead, and Rex Scott absorbs the hit, dumps it in. Wilson scoops it to the far side, and Onlarenko works it back. Raiders continuing with the possession. Now they turn that one over. Loose puck calmed down by Scott at the line. Worked in. And now on the far side. Here comes Seven Oaks. Walking in, trying to get the deflection in front for Ash. And that one won't go. Comey comes in to play that. Worked ahead though by Scott. And that one knocked down. And delayed offside against the Twins. They got a tag. Logan Ash scoops that one up in the neutral zone from out of his feet. Walks into a clog of bodies. Free Corby walks in. And that one is shut down by Alex Pauls. And that's how the opening 4.5 go in this one. Shots 3-1 in favor of the Raiders, up by 1 in the opening frame. Thanks to the stick of Bruno. As Logan Ash gets ready here against Gruner on the draw. And Ash wins that one back. Battle for that puck, sticked out of the zone and dumped right back in. On the near side, Twins trying to possess that puck. And again, they'll loosely play that ahead. Kinnear works it up into the zone. Gruner walks in, fires that one right onto the blade, and it trickles through. And this one's tied up. So that one trickles past Martel, and Kinnear leading the Twins in points. Gets the tip in. Here's a look at the replay, and just tips it on the backhand, and it looks like it slides through on the 5-hole. 1-1 game with 15:06 to go in the opening frame. So Gruner picks up the assist on the Kinnear goal. The Raiders, though, continuing with that puck possession control here in the attack zone, trying to reinstate their lead. Twins get the puck on their stick, now scooped up on the near side, and Larveld plays that one in. Kalangari first one on it, and he'll rub off a body. Continuing now ahead ice. Twins. They'll carry it up on the far side, trying to control that one at the line. It gets knifed off a stick. Larveld picks it up, and his crew quickly to neutral zone, but worked ahead at the line. Larveld gets it right back. His guys got 3 as they walk into the attack zone. Can't get the pass to come across, and Larveld will work it out. He has Matt Lizotte all over him. Comes down into the zone for Headland. Headland works it up ice, and his squad regroups into the attack zone. Matt Lizotte on the far side. Walks in, goes backhand loose in front. The Twins score again. And just like that, what a turn of events. And 2 quick ones by the Twins here. And now they're in the lead. Matt Lizotte knocks that one in from Caden Headland. And we'll take a quick look here at the replay. As Lizotte waiting on the doorstep gets the tip in from Headland. And the Twins erase an early deficit and flip this one around. They take the lead. Puck worked around here by the Raiders. And in behind the goal. Raiders turn that one over, get it right back. And into the zone, Anderson walks in, fires, and that went off the mark. So 2 goals on 4 shots for the Twins. And they walk in again with another opportunity. Spinning and shooting, and that one gets blocked on the opportunity. Twins trying to set this one up again here in the attack zone as they circle around with it. And that went off a stick all alone now here are the Raiders. And they'll cycle around, knocked off a couple sticks and comes out of the zone. On the near side, it's picked up by Spence and he'll work that one ahead. Pass could not go to Drew Russell, who had the latest scoring opportunity. Barnes scoops it up in the neutral zone. He'll work it ahead for his squad. And that one dumped all the way in. And we got a stoppage in play. 12:50 on the clock. Shots 4-3 in favor of the Twins, leading the Raiders Junior Hockey Club 2-1 as DeSosa and his crew take the ice for the draw as we get ready to get the biscuit dropped and the action back underway here from Century. Off the draw, Twins controlling the attack zone. Quick shot, and Martel can't glove up that rebound, stays loose. Battle for it, now worked free here by Gerd, and he can't get that one out. Scooped up by Anderson. Anderson works across to the far side. Great opportunity for the Raiders, and they fan on that one as they'll cycle around with it. Is DeSosa, and that one, DeSosa now with it. And worked away by a Twin and dumped all the way down. Good work there to clear it up by Barbanco was the Twin who got his stick on that. Puck comes running to the neutral zone. Scooped up and dumped out by Urnko. On the near side, Twins trying to possess that puck again. It slides off. Picked up by Anderson. Anderson centers. Backhand and just off the mark. Close rebound in front. DeSouza can't get a stick on that. Work down low for him. At the point, there's a shot deflected in on Pauls. And that's it. Looked like it was in the goal almost, but Pauls gloves up. The puck is dished out of the goal, but the referee decided to say that Pauls made the stop in time. Here's a look at the replay on the shot. Pauls made the save, and they are not going to have any discussions about it. So we get ready to go as we near the midway mark of the opening frame. There's a shot that just skips by on what has been a tough start for the goaltenders early on. Off a couple sticks. That one comes out. Worked right back in by Larveld. And Modlinski plays that to the far side. Long stretch pass. Can't get to Rex Scott. Picked up by Lourenco. And Lourenco sets down his man. Loose puck. Picked up. Modlinski works into the attack zone. Has bodies all over him. Can't feed Lazat. On the far side, Lourenco walks in. And he's got Kalangari chasing him down. They collide behind the goal. Loose puck. Twins jump on in their own zone, trying to work it out of the defensive zone. Quickly ahead to Lazat. And he runs into a body before dumping it all the way down. And good work there by Scott. He picks it up with a Croman getting in on him, as well as another Raider. And the Raiders work it out of the zone. Loose puck worked into the feet. Barnes trying to work ahead. He's knocked off the puck. Logan Ash dumps that one in. And he'll go for a change as Pauls plays it from behind his own goal. Twins quickly ahead on the near side and can't get that all the way to Scott. Now in their own zone, the Raiders from the safety from behind their own goal. They got 3 Twins converging on the far side. Play to the near side. Kinnear picks that one off with the help of Barnes. Works it in to the far side. They couldn't get a shot away. Battle in front. And that loose puck, Headland will take it. And Stick Elliott chips in just behind the goal. Puck comes out, can't get to Barnes. Picked up by Seven Oaks. They work it into the attack zone as they center. Loose puck in behind. Barnes first on that, and he's pinned up by a Raider. Battle for the puck as we enter the back half of the opening frame of this 2-1 game in favor of the home squad. Kinnear has the puck worked to right off his stick. Gruner picks that one up. He'll dump it in and give chase. And Gruner now with the puck on his blade. Centers across to Headland. Headland fires through traffic and gloved up into the pads and smothered for a whistle by a stoppage in play by Mattel. Shots 9-4 in favor of the Twins, leading this one 2-1, 9:25 on the clock. I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, bringing you today's action. As Lizotte set on the draw, ready to go, and he wins that one back. Battle on the near side. Continues for the loose puck as it's pushed ahead by Seven Oaks. And now they calm it down at the blue line. Can't do anything with it though. Forked away. Twins walk in. Russell. Drew Russell puts on the brakes. Can't center for Lucas. Lucas digs it out of the corner though. Tries to work it to the point. That one comes free. And quickly on that, Kushner works that to the far side. He's got guys streaking down in front. And can't get it to him. Twins hit the ice. Picked up by the Raiders. In tight. And they'll try and work that one around there. As Anderson. There's a shot from the point. And Pauls makes the save. Rebound loose and charge just wide of the goal. Pauls stands firm this time. And that puck is cleared all the way out. Urenko circles back, watched by Lucas Spence. And that one gets dumped in as Lucas Spencer looks back before entering the zone. And now on the forecheck for the Twins. Battle for the puck comes to the blue line. And it is played offside at the line by the Twins. 8:16 on the clock. 2-1 game in this one as the Twins get two quick ones after an early goal from the Raiders. And back with the action off the draw. Raiders working around in their own zone. Now into the neutral zone. They'll turn that one over. Fired right back down by the Twins, and that's going to be an icing. So the turnover dumped down. Turns us all the way over to Mr. Pauls and his side of the ice here for the defensive zone Twins draw. As Henry circles around, getting ready to go. Waiting his opponent. And that comes in Lemire. And then that battle, Canoe comes free. Canoe clears that all the way down the ice. In behind Mattel out to play that. And that one worked off a couple sticks. Amir takes down his guy behind the goal. We continue on. Referee's arms keep it even. Puck trying to work that to the point. Unable to do so. They'll cycle around through traffic. Scooped up now by Anderson. And his squad will get the counter going. As Anderson got the feed. Couldn't get the puck to do anything though. As it just skid off his stick. But he'll get it right back. DeSosa cuts. Rings it off the post. Loose in front. And getting his glove on the puck is Pauls. Stoppage in play, 7:22. Shots 9-6 in favor of the Twins, leading the visitors in this one at home. So Ash gets set on the draw, ready to go. In the attack zone, bouncing puck. And Wilson turns, fires wide of the goal. Puck in behind. And Caden Headland gets a whack at that, comes back to the point. There's a shot. And Pauls just gets enough of the blocker on it into the corner boards. Bruno going after that. He's got the opening goal in this game, the lone one for the Raiders. And a reverse hit there takes down the Twins player. Scooped up and worked out to Canoe. Canoe has the puck jump over his stick. And Jace Matthews can't scoop that one up, putting on the brakes. And Cromanel will dump that one in. On the near side, Barnes circles back on the backhand. He gets harassed by a handful of Twins or Raiders, and he gets taken down as well with the Raider. Again, refs keeping it clean. Circling back, and that one poked away and out of the zone. Good work there by Lemire. As the battle at the line, Twins set up a little bit of a roadblock and by Matthews, and Hamill goes in to give chase. Now Ash with it. He'll work that to the far side. Puck flutters up. Ash gloves it down. And they're calling hand pat. No, waved off as it should be. The Twins did get a blade on that. On the near side, pass doesn't go. Gerd breaks that one up. And he's worked into the end boards by Hamley. And he'll kick that one ahead. And we got an offside, I think. 5:52 to go here in this one. Shots stay at 9-6. And the action will indeed. That's what I was wondering. I thought it was offside and must have flipped over out of play there. And so one referee did point right away into the Raiders zone, and that is indeed where the draw is, and the Raiders win it. So out of the defensive zone, they'll work it ahead, and they can't sneak that one in past the Twins defense. Good work there by Barbanco to work it ahead. Hamill worked off the puck, and Monera centers that one, and the Weather snatching the puck out of the air. Pauls makes the stop at 5:32, and he'll get ready to go here when the action resumes, coming from his left. So Fashek in on the attack zone draw. Gruner wins that one. Quick shot there by Monera and gloved up. So we get ready to do it again. Fashek on the draw. 5.5 on the clock. Worked back in front of Gerd. Monera plays it to the far side. He's got an assist in today's game. And jamming away at the loose puck in front of Pauls. He smothers up. Take 10 clicks off the clock, and we get ready to do this again. Switch it over. This time they'll go to the right of Pauls. Fashek wins the draw again. And quickly worked to the near side by Gerd. And he'll dump that one in. Stick battle for it. Raiders come free. Fashek cuts in front. Waits for the deflection. And right into the trapper there. And gloved up into the pads of Pauls. 5:06. So a couple of good scoring opportunities here for the Raiders. Oh, that last shot went right into the pads. Not exactly what they would be looking for. But that does try and get away to wear down Pauls as they try and get right in front. This time it goes through. And we are tied again. The Raiders tied up. 5 minutes to go in the opening frame. And this time it's Kennedy with the goal. Here's a look at the replay as Cole Kennedy knocks that one home. And we got tied up. Lavelle working that one. Comes back to Fashek. Trying to work it back to the point. And the Twins, Matt Lazat plays that offside. So, 15 minutes gone in this one. 2-2. And what looks to be another good game in between these two teams. Mind you, last time they played here, it was a 5-2 win for the Twins. So the Raiders trying to even out the season series and keep their gap ahead of the Twins in the standings. And what is also tight for that 5th spot that the Raiders currently sit in, tied with the Jets. 4.5 to go in the opening frame. Skirmish continuing in the far side corner boards. And they're still working away at that. And good work there comes free. And the Twins push it right back up though. And work now. Milan and Moldowski plays that one in. Loose puck. Circled back by Lavelle, then behind his own goal. Forked away by the Twins. Lazard touch pass back to the point. High slot. Lucas Spencer puts that one wide of the goal. And the Twins play that one into the zone. They got a tag at the line. And the Raiders slow things down as they turn that one over into the neutral zone. Caligari walks in. Plays it across. No one home. And Spencer hit off the puck as that goes in behind the goal. Ahead on the near side. Anderson walks in on the counter for the Raiders. Toe drag. Puck stolen on that one by Drew Russell. Glove down and a hand pass against Wilson. It'll come on the near side. Nope, back here towards the Raiders zone. 3:26 on the game clock in the frame. Again, we'll give you an update on the out-of-town scoreboard at the break. Lamar in on the draw for the Twins, and he'll win that one back on the near side. Pushed up by Barnes. Jace Matthews walks that one in off a stick. And the battle for it. Lemire comes free with it. Scooped up now here by the visiting Raiders as they work that one out. Jace Matthews fires it right back in for his squad. The black, red, and gold now controlling in their own zone. And that one now rolled off a stick. Jace Matthews on that. Pinned by Henry, comes free. Plays it right back behind the goal and tries to get the give in front. Won't go for the Twins. Battling the feet. Scooped up by the Raiders. And now they'll turn that into some offense, but the stick of Caden Headland says otherwise. Wilson turns it over. Headland fires it in. His teammates tag at the line as they get ready for new attackers to go in on the forecheck. Raiders clear that one out. Anderson giving chase. That comes past him to Barnes. And Barnes will make his way head ice as he'll clear that up. Picked up by Jace Matthews at the line. Works it across. Quick shot. And gloved up off the pad and pops into the glove of Martel for a stoppage in play on the opportunity from David Balshaw. 2:21 on the clock. Shots 11-10 in favor of the visiting Raiders as they have tied this one back up in the last 2 minutes and 39 seconds. And it'll be Drew Russell coming in on the draw, and he took too much time. He gets waived. Matt Lazat comes in, and he'll get waived as well. So it'll be Lucas Spencer. He'll get set for the draw. Trying to see that there through the Raiders bench. He gets dumped behind the play. It looked like Lazat down low as he gets up. Though the Twins possess that loose puck. Russell plays it to the open space and gets it right back from Lucas Spencer, but knifes it wide of the goal. Rebound there on the loose puck comes up into the netting at 2:03. So we get set to do it again. So back into the Raiders zone we go. Near side draw. Russell comes set. This time he'll get a chance at the draw. And his go wins that back, trying to get that to Barnes. And Gerd now battling with it. In to help out there. Looks like Lazat trying to work that free on the tangle. Continues on. Twins push it free for the time being. Cromie pushing his guy into the corner boards. Ash looking for the head pass. And that doesn't reach him. Spence comes in to break that lane up, but Headland can't hold at the line. So he'll dump it in. Lazat tags. 90 seconds to go in the frame. And the Raiders, they'll work this one ahead. Continuing with it on the near side. They'll put on the brakes. Cromie centers that one. Played back across at the point. There's a shot through traffic. And that one doesn't make it on mark. Another one. Trying to wrap that one around. Dangerous opportunity right in front. Quick shot. Point blank save. 2 in a row by Pauls. And the puck cleared down. Final minute of the opening frame. And man, has this one been a good one so far. As the Raiders circle in their own zone. Larenko. When Larenko to work up ice. Larenko circles back onto the backhand, off the glass and in. First one on that is the Twins out to Kalangari on the far side. 35 ticks to go. He'll get that one right back, work away from Fashek as Fashek all over him. And the Twins hit the ice. Ref does not, he keeps his hand down, so we continue on. Hamill gets taken down. Fashek scoops up the loose puck. 15 to go. One last rush for his squad. They got a 3-on-2. Walking in. And DeWitt can't center. Laval now walks in. He's got 3 ticks to go. Can they get one before the horn? There's the tangle up. There's the horn. And a good frame to start up the action. We'll have our scoring summary on the Out of Town scoreboard. 2-2 after the opening frame. Shots are 13-10 in favor of the visiting Raiders Junior Hockey Club. And we'll take a quick look here at the scoring summary in this one and the Out of Town scoreboard. Scoring summary in today's game. It started early for Logan Bruno with his third of the campaign, 42 seconds in. Noah Benera picked up the assist as well as Brendan Fischek. Sam Kinnear got his third as well from Karsten Gruner to tie this one up at 4:54. At 6:02, Matt Lizotte his sixth from Lucas Spencer and Caden Headland. And then at the 15-minute mark, we're tied up again. Cole Candy, his fifth from Mason Larveld and Braden Larveld. With that, no penalties to report, clean game. And in the two other games on, Robertson, Ward, and Kunitz, the goal scorers early on, 3:49 remaining in the opening frame out in St. James as the Canucks leading the Royal Knights 3-0. And the other game on, which Graham is covering in St. Boniface, as the Reals and the Junior Victorias battle that one out. It's 2-1 after 20 for the visiting Victorias. Elliott and Saxberg, the goal scorers. Lambert, the lone goal for the Reals. With that, I'm your host, Bentley Brent, and we'll see you here in about 12 minutes for the start of the second frame. 2-2 game, shots 13-10 in favor of the visiting Raiders. And as the Raiders take the ice, we get ready back here to go as we await the Twins. And there they go as they stroll out onto the ice here as we go to start the second frame in this hockey game. 2-2 here as we enter period number 2. Sam Kinnear and Matt Lazat with the goal scorers for the Twins. Logan Bruno opened up the scoring for his Raiders. And the other goal scorer, the 8 of Cole Kennedy, who tied this one up. Gruner in on the draw, ready to go. And he gets set here to go with Ryan Cromie. And we are underway here for our second frame action. Shots after the opening frame, 13-10 in favor of the Raiders Junior Hockey Club. No penalties to report from the opening frame. Referees having the day off early on as that one's an icing. And we'll get ready to go here down at the Raiders end of things. I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, and thank you for tuning in for today's hockey game. And off the draw, Gruner loses that one. Played back on the near side, and Larenko works that one up. Logan Ash walks in, fires, blocked by Barnes. Loose puck, rolls in behind Pauls. And the Twins scoop it up. Big hit there, breaks that one up by Cromie. Puck centered in front, deflected just wide of the goal. And there's an opportunity. That rolls all the way down Lavalda on that. And sticked up by Larenko, trying to work that one to Brayden Lavalda, and he can't do anything with it. Larenko, though, takes it, comes in, and we got a penalty coming up. Stoppage in play, save made. Here's a look at the replay on the opportunity. Pauls makes the stop, and we got a Raiders power play action coming your way. So Barnes with the 2 minutes. And is played back here as it's worked around by the Raiders. Power play is 7th in the league, 15.3% as Cromie works that one on. And now played down low, back at the point to Ashton, or to Wilson there to Cromie. Cromie again working down low. There's a shot on the doorstep. It's in. And the Raiders are back in the lead. So the power play makes good use. It's their captain, Ashton Henry, scooping up the goal on the man advantage. And we'll take a look here at the replay. So the power play doing its job as that puck is cleared in. And there's a turnover. Lazat trying to get an equalizer again as his Twins find themselves back down in this one for the first time since the opening goal. Loose puck picked up on the near side, now turned over to Lazat. He'll put that into the slot. Loose puck. And Branko fires that one in on goal. Tries to get it right back on the near side. Instead, the Seven Oaks Raiders Junior Hockey Club clears it out. And Fashek on the forecheck. Trying to get that to Wilson. It comes out of the zone. Bruno giving chase. Wilson chasing after it. Icing waved off. 17:35 to go here in the second frame. It's the power play. Got the Raiders back in the lead. Now scooped up. There's a shot just wide. Twins converging in on that is Headland as he takes a shot. Ballshaw's shot is blocked by Fashek. It comes back out of the zone. And now the Twins to fork that one all the way down the ice. In on goal, so no icing. And Bruno holding off Lemire, and that one gets covered up by Martel. 17-12 on the clock. Shots this frame, 1-0 in favor of the Raiders Junior Hockey Club, and that one found the back of the net pass Pauls on the power play. And off the draw, Urenco plays that to the far side and chopped all the way down the ice. And icing waved off, not going to make it. Headland plays it ahead on the near side. And calmed down by the Raiders. That pass broken up by Lemaire. Lemaire centers. And he'll continue on with it. Knocked off the puck. Raiders possess. And they'll work that to the far side. And Urenco plays that one in. And good hustle there by the Raiders to continue on with the pressure in the attack zone. Held at the point, now gets by. And Lemaire works it free. And no, the road blockade. He lost possession at the blue line, so his rush comes to an end at the hands of the linesman. We played 3 minutes and 29 seconds of period of hockey here in the second period. Just the lone power play goal, the only shot on goal, as Henry loses that one to Lemaire. He'll give chase. Laval picks that up, and the Raiders in their own zone trying to clear. Lemaire picks that one up. Matthews tags. Puck to the far side for David Balshaw. To Matthews, and off the stick of Jace Matthews. He'll try and scoop it back. Anderson getting tangled up with Lemaire, walks into the zone and plays it in deep. Barnes goes to the safety behind his own goal to work it up on the forehand. Puck cleared. Henry holds it though at the line. Quick shot by Anderson there and on the doorstep. Not going to go for the Raiders. Balshaw, his crew trying to go the other way. He runs into 3 Raiders there. It's 4-on-1 as the Raiders in their own zone turn it back over into the neutral zone and dumped in by Rex Scott, who gives chase as he tags at the line. Hamill coming from the other side, in off the back of the pad and smothered up by Martel at 15:36. Good action to start off the frame. And off the draw. Puck played to the far side. And center back now for Bruno. And knocked down by Hamill. And nope, they decide not to play that. Caroma picks that one up, works it to the near side. And off a couple sticks on to Kalangari. And that one blocked there by Hamill, and he'll try and set it up. And back and forth there as Ash putting up with the puck, gets it right back again on his squad stick. And Lorenko into the attack zone on the near side, trying to dig it out for the Raiders. And takes out his own guy. And worked into the slot, doesn't quite get it there. Broken up here by the Twins and Molinski. Battle on the near side. Lorenko giving chase, and Ash is going to scoop that up for him. Centering opportunity. Twins cleared in. Icing is waved. Quickly ahead, Lorenko rolls off his stick. Twins dig it out. Twins up the near side. Kinnear walks in. He's got a goal in today's game for the Twins squad. He opened it up for the Twins, tying this game up. Looking for another tying goal, and oh, we got a stick in there. No tripping call, though, as the puck is dumped in and into the netting at 13:59. Only one penalty so far in the game resulted in a Raiders power play goal that they made quick use of, only taking one shot on the man advantage. Fashek in on the draw for his Raiders. And that one back from the same draw that they won on the power play goal that it led to. But now on the counter, Twins on the doorstep. Gruner couldn't get a stick on that. As Brunko centered, and he'll give chase. First on that puck. Works it back. Battle for it. And there's a shot by Balshaw. Gets blocked, and Fashek gets in a tangle up. Penalties up. Twins get their opening power play. As Gruner walks in with the puck. There's a shot, doesn't get through, and another takeout here And that was the 5 getting tangled up Barbarenko. And that is Fashek going to go to the sin bin for the 2 minutes. Time of the penalty is 6:40. And with that, we get a look here at the Raiders power play. That's 8th in the league at a beautiful 80%. That's a good number to be at for your penalty kill. Meanwhile, the Twins, 2.4, 10th in the league on the man advantage. Tough go trying to build up on that as Balshaw works that across. And he'll try and get that right back as Fashek gets hit with the holding call. And Headland gets that to tee it up on the one-timer. Rebound was there off the pads. His squad couldn't whack it in. It's there again, it's loose. Jamming away, comes free onto the near side. And jumping up, gloving that one down is the Twins. But coming free with 2 is Cole Kennedy. And he'll get it right back, fires it in on Paul's loose rebound. Sticking away at it. And the short-handed opportunity comes to rest as Caden Headland takes it back for the man advantage. And that one rolls off his stick all the way down in on Paul's. And Paul's plays that one for Spencer. And we're into the back half here of the man advantage. 2 shots on the power play for the Twins as the Twins working ahead ice on the near side. Balshaw and Spencer circles around, plays that one to Lizotte. He couldn't find that. Anderson clears it out of the zone. Up to Henry, and Russell working that ahead with Spencer offside at the line as Lizotte was trying to get back onside. Stoppage in play, 35 seconds. Oh, that puck laid there. Looked like the Twins were going to tie it up. Again, both these teams pretty even as we talked about. And we mentioned the Raiders penalty kill. Didn't mention the Twins as they gave up that 1 goal on the power play. Their penalty kill neck and neck at 80.4%. And Martel now ready to go. He's got his pads fixed. And off the draw. Lemaire wins that one back for the Twins. Back half of the man advantage is down to the final quarter. On the near side, Twins work it behind the goal. Lemaire cut in front, no one home. Battle for the puck. Wilson works it free, but the Twins on that one hold at the point. They got 2 shots on the man advantage. Jace Matthews now plays it across. And work down low via Barnes. There's a shot, rings off the end boards. Works its way out. Barnes scoops it up. And that does it for the Twins power play. And my apologies, I forgot to put the banner up on that. Only 2 shots to report here as Canoe quickly works it ahead. Looking to center it. Comes back to him. And there's a shot in on goal and smothered up at the 11-minute mark. So 9 minutes gone as we near midway of the hockey game. The difference in this one, the Raiders power play 1 for 1, the Twins power play 0 for 1. And it was that power play goal lifting the Raiders ahead. And off the draw, there's a quick shot. And that one hits some lumber wide of the goal. Trying to work it back to Kalangari. Gets past him. Wadlinski works it to Kalangari. Kalangari to go ahead ice. And off of Russell, he runs into Urenko. And they're going to call that an icing to the displeasure of the Twins bench at 10:39. So we get ready to go again. Grom in on the attack zone draw. His Raiders back in the lead. And before I do that, Russell gets waved from the draw. And we'll wait a new Twins opponent. It looks, couldn't see the number there in on the draw. That was Spencer who lost that one. And that one worked to the far side by the Raiders. Loose puck picked up by the Twins. They get taken down. Referee's hand comes up. They'll get another go at the man advantage. Lourenco fires that one into the boards in displeasure. As Logan Ash heads to the penalty box for a hold So the second holding. Correction there, it's the 27. Oh no, they switched it now back to the 21. So we are good with the right number there. Nash and Lizotte trying to fire away. He hits the ice, battle for it. There's a shot into the feet, still batting at it. And that worked back to the point. Balshaw fires wide of the goal on the doorstep. Puck lay in front and cleared all the way down. One shot already registered on the man advantage through the opening quarter of it. Twins to work it up ice. Played to the far side. Knifed off the stick. They got a tag at the line. And Russell works it back. Balshaw. He'll get that one up. Twins on the near side boards. Trying to work it back to Russell from Lucas Spencer. Unable to do anything with it. Headline gives chase. And he's got 55 seconds by the time he catches up to the puck. On the man advantage, he'll scoop it from behind Alex Pauls and play it up on the near side. Canoe works that one in, comes right back out. Good blockade set up by the Raiders penalty killers. Back half here of the hockey game. As that puck sauced around and chipped into the zone, dumped out by the Raiders. And they got final 26 seconds here of the man advantage as Pauls works that away from the forecheck. Headland up on the near side. Caden Headland walks into the attack zone. Gets past Lavelle. Plays it in on goal. Loose on the doorstep. Worked in behind. Battle for the puck. 5 seconds on the man advantage. And that gets cleared. We head to even strength. So one shot this time on the man advantage came early on for the Twins as they go 0 for 2. And the power play still something that they need to work on here to get above their 500 hockey. As the Raiders dump that one in. Canoe giving chase. He gets outskated by Gerd and the battle continues on the forecheck. Meanwhile, now on the Twins side of things, Lemur, who's been all over the ice, kicks it ahead to himself, puts on the brakes, doesn't take the puck with him. Into the feet on the far side. Barnes scoops that up as he hits the ice, works it in behind the goal. Big hit there. Scooped up by Candy. Candy, he'll walk ahead. Battle for the puck. And the skirmish continuing on. Trying to center it and played across by Bruno. There's a shot sticked up into the boards by Pauls. And the Twins work that free. They hit the ice, so. And that there is Hamill giving some pressure. Puck cleared in off the stick of Kitchener. Twins again. Quickly clear it out. Gerd on that one. He'll work it ahead. Urenko dumps that one in. Battle on the near side boards. Comes up. Urenko's shot. Comes right back for the Twins. 3-on-2 if they can go. And they skate into each other. And that will end the rush. And we got counter attack going the other way. Putting on the brakes. Looking to fire. Walking in on the doorstep. Backhand. Paul slides out to make the stop. Good rush there. Stopped by Carter Anderson. And his squad will continue here as they work it down past Kalangari. And off the ice, work it back to Urenko. He waits, loads, fires. And oh, Henry with the deflection in front. See if you can see it here on the replay. And what a shot by Urenko. And the deflection by Kennedy to put that underneath the glove of Pauls. But he's able to snipe down and glove it up. 6:12 to go here in the middle frame. 3-2 for the visiting Raiders Junior Hockey Club. I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, bringing you tonight's action. Cutting in front of the goal. And Paul stands strong through the contact as the net pops off the moorings. So they get ready to go. 6:03 shots in the frame. 4 for the Twins, 7 for the Raiders. They have the lone goal on the power play. Twins 0 for 2 on the man advantage in the frame. And back from the action here as that puck worked to the near side board. Skirmish for it. Raiders trying to jar free. There's a shot by Larveld. Works its way wide of the goal. Gruner dumps it in. He's got a point in this one. And good work there. Worked off his stick by the Raiders. As Larveld to work that up ice. Scooped up by Barenko. And walking in. Twins put on the brakes. Henry has it now on his stick. And he'll center that in front. De Sousa works that out of the zone. And some contact there, not liked by the Raiders bench. As it gets dumped in, Kinnear plays it to the far side. His squad trying to dig it out of their own zone. Good push there. Anderson comes in and works that free. Kinnear gets his stick on that, rolls right off. Larveld pushes that forward and up into the Twins bench as we got a tick over a quarter remaining in the middle frame. 3-2 for the visiting Raiders, outshooting the Twins 20-14, looking to solidify themselves in 5th place. Battle for the puck. That comes free. Hedlund works it ahead. And the Twins again get taken down. But they stay with the puck. Looking for a shot. And that went into the trapper at 4:48. Russell set for the draw, and they're going to line Spencer before they do it. Barenko has that one in behind the goal, or is Bruno there, picked up by Spencer. There's a shot from the point, deflected in front. Loose, as Martel couldn't glove up that rebound, as it jarred free from his pads. And that puck played up into the netting. We get ready to go with 4.5. Puck stays in the Raiders Junior Hockey Club end of things as Gerd and Urenko come out here for the D pairing and a fresh set of legs as they work their way off the bench onto the ice. On the attack zone draw, one back by the Twins. Barnes plays that one along, and Gerd breaks it up, plays the body now with the puck. Up to Ash and out of the zone. Larenko on that, trying to pick off the pass. Hedland, though, works it away from him. And quickly ahead, the Twins get past Ash. But Cromie, he'll work that up into his feet as he picked up the assist on the Ash go-ahead power play goal. Or correction, on the Henry go-ahead power play goal. Puck deflected off at the behind of the net. And up by Larenko. Larenko walks in. On the doorstep for Cromie, and shut down by Pauls. Big hit there to follow it up as Cromie centers that one by Ash. Doesn't get through, wide of the goal. Barnes trying to work it out. Battle, loose puck comes around to the stick, firing, and Cromie puts that just over. Lavald can't get that in deep. Takes a weird bounce off something. Lazat plays it ahead. Runs into Lavald. And puck worked down in deep. And now skating on the forehand from behind his own goal is Hedland. He'll turn that one over to Lavald. And they'll send that one in. Fischek giving chase. And a big hit there. And that's a penalty as the referee's hand goes up. 3rd power play here for the Twins. And it's a charge. So, and correction there, I said 3rd penalty for the Twins. I meant 3rd power play for the Twins. As they get another go on their power play. Here's a look at it. And there's the charge. Although it didn't really look like a charge there. And off the drop, Solorenko on the charge. First 10 seconds ticked away as the try and push that pile free. It does. 15 gone. Matthews can't hold, and that will kill another 10. Barnes with it, and he'll circle around. And they're right down to 90 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Good work there by the Raiders, working it into the corner boards to kill the time as Barnes dumps it in. Twins trying to get their man advantage to go to tie this one up. Matthews works it down low. Lemur, he'll play that in behind the goal. His squad. Branco looking for the center, gets it right back. Cuts behind the goal. Looking for Lemur in front. And he's rubbed off the puck. Lemur gives it in to help. Canoe can't hold it in. Scooped up by Barnes. And he'll work that. Jace Matthews dumps it into the far side. Branco on that. And Lavalde has that worked free on him from Branco. So as they work that around. Puck comes free with 1:43 to go. Short-handed opportunity. And Lemur shuts that one down as his squad trying to muster another shot on the man advantage with the lone one. And they got 28 ticks to do so as Barnes takes a big hit as he dumps that one in. Puck dumped in. And Pauls makes a smart move, plays that ahead. And on the give pass, Barnes circles around. Now Lizotte. He's got 5 ticks on the man advantage. And the Raiders clear. That does it as we hit the final minute of the frame. Puck worked from in behind Pauls by Caden Headland. His squad 0 for 3 on the man advantage. Off a stick all the way down, and it's going to be an icing against the Twins. So I thought they got a deflection on that before the line. But I guess they were just on the other side of that. So we got ourselves set in front of Alex Pauls as they decide in between the right and the left. Well, linesman likes the left, or the referee likes the left better, so that's where the linesman goes. And the puck comes with them. We're underway. Battle in behind the goal. Twins trying to scoop that up. Battle for it. Coming free now, Carter Anderson. And Neil Center. Urenko shot deflected. Puck skips 10 feet up into the air. Twins on it. And they'll take that right up and through some contact. Battling around. Final 20 of the frame. Lizotte. He's got Headland for the feed. Headland cuts across. Sauce pass. Skips over Headland's stick. And they'll work it in behind the goal. 10 ticks to go. And Urenko still tied up with the Twins player. Bring a stoppage in play, 5.6 seconds, and the puck wasn't even there. And they're still having a discussion. And unless it was their helmet strap or something that got tangled up, which may have been the case. 5.6, and Spence was in the slot, but his squad loses that draw, and that's going to do it. There's the horn. Shots for the frame for the home Twins, 5 for a 2-period total of 15. On the Raiders Junior Hockey Club side of things, they had 7 for a 2-period total of 20. And the lone power play from Henry, the only power play goal to report as we head to the second intermission in this one. And we'll take a quick look at the out-of-town scoreboard, as well as the assist on the power play goal. And Ashton Henry's assist on his goal go to the 20 of Jack Dirt and the 27 of Ryan Cromie. Time of the goal was 1:23, and that was Ashton Henry's third on the power play. A quick look here around at the standings, or sorry, at the out-of-town scoreboard. And the update from St. James, that game's got a lot closer as it is 4-3 4:51 remaining in the second. Diddick, Richardson, and Reynolds, the 3 goal scorers for the Royal Knights. Robertson, Ward, Kunitz, and Cohen. As Cohen tacks on one more for the Junior Canucks. 4-3 shots following the opening period were 20-12. Again, that's 4:51 remaining in the second. 4-3 Canucks at home. And in the game that Graham's covering, another good game. 2-2 as Suckett has found the back of the... Sorry, Sukit has found the back of the net. My apologies on that. As he nods that one up at 2 apiece with 1:56 remaining in the second period. Shots are 12-8 as they stand. They'll be through the opening frame in favor of the Reals. With that, I'm your host, Bentley Brent, and I'll see you all on the other side of the intermission. And this one, we got a 3-2 game in favor of the Raiders. Their power play coming through big. And welcome back, hockey fans. We are ready to go here for the third period. And this one here, shots to report from second period, 5 for the Twins, 7 for the Raiders Junior Hockey Club, which went by pretty quick. One goal to report, and it was the captain getting it done, and it was Ashton Henry with the goal on the man advantage, which was only needed the one shot. Jack Dirt and Ryan Cromie picking up the assist as we go underway here for the final frame of regulation. Big story though in that last period. Twins 0 for 3 on the man advantage. As that puck gets dumped all the way down, they did have a handful of shots, as they had 4 out of their 5 shots were on the man advantage. Unable, though, to find the back of the goal on the 3 attempts. Battle continuing on here by the Raiders as they work it in the attack zone, trying to center it across. Now Cromie comes free with it. He has that worked off a stick, trying to feed it to Ash. He's assisting this one. And there's no one here in this game yet throughout the 5 goals with multiple points. All split up very evenly, just as it was the last time these two teams played. That was 5-2 in favor of the Twins, as we mentioned earlier on. This one looks like it has a chance in between to be 5-2 instead for the Raiders. As Kalangari tangled up with Lorenko, he's got his skate or stick in his skates there, and we work it free though. The refs let them play on. And that one, Moldowski can't get his stick on that. Pass for Sheck. Durek picks it up. It's a hand pass at 18:22. As we get ready to go for the near side draw, that's going to come out of the zone. So Bruno, who opened up the scoring, he's out there ready to go. Fashek strolls in on the draw, and he'll take on Russell, and he'll win that one against Drew Russell. Dumped in by Durrett on the loose puck. Headland works it up on the far side. Now played in behind for Barnes. Barnes trying to get that up to her Spence. Sauce to the far side. Bruno plays it in. And the Twins calm it down. Loose puck off a couple sticks. And the Raiders, they'll dig it out of their own zone. Battle for it now on the near side. And pushed ahead by Barnes. And his squad's got to tag up at the line, as they need at least a goal this frame. Dirt walks in. Fires, and the glove gets the better of that one by Pauls. Back to the point. There's a shot through traffic, and that one running to the pads and swallowed up by Pauls. 17:37 remaining in regulation. Shots in the period, 2-0 in favor of the visiting Raiders. Up 1-0 thanks to Henry on the power play. Cole Candy in on the draw. He's got a goal in this one. And he wins that one back. Stick battle for it. Twins lose their stick. And picked up by Ballshaw. And he'll walk in. Wait. Puts on the brakes. Goes through some contact and plays it back. Doesn't get a shot away. And he was unable to get the deflection in front to go from the corner boards. Couple of Twins calling for that one. And now they get it across to the far side. Deflection. Loose puck in front. And some stick work on it. Comes free here with an odd man rush. Walking in come the Raiders. And they get turned inside out, go hard into the boards. And no penalty. There's an injured Raider. And he is slow to get up. Shaken up on the play. Play continues on and now gets blowing dead. And calling for the trainer there, as that's Cole Candy down on the ice. And Henry assisting the trainer, and he went down hard. We won't show you the replay of that. So that will stop it here. And he's gets up now onto all fours, on his knees here. And it looks like Ball's there, taking care of him. And he gets up to the applaud of both teams. So we get ready now here for a play to resume. From the far side circle. Twins down by 1. And before we get going, Henry away from the draw. And that's going to bring all the way out to Anderson in. And no fear, though, for him as he wins that one back. And his squad controls in their own zone. To the far side, Twins scoop it up. Trying to feed it ahead off a couple sticks. Jamming away at it. There's a shot. Paul sticks it into the corner boards. Hit. Jars the puck free. Scooped up. And dumped in by Lavelde. Off a couple sticks. Canoe plays that up ice. Matthews on it. Walks in through some traffic. And he continues to battle with it on the near side. There's a shot. And Molinski's shot doesn't get, or is kicked into the corner board, scooped up and dumped in by Lavelde. Molinski plays that to the far side. Balshaw absorbs the hit, stays with the puck on the end boards. And now works that free to the far side. Kalingari dumps that in at the line. Raiders out to play that. Glove down. And Kalingari fires that in deep. His squad chasing after the loose puck. And it comes free for the Raiders. Raiders up on the near side. Arneson walks in. And he runs into a tango there. Loose puck worked out of the zone by the Twins. Turned right back over. Cromie dumps that in and goes and gives chase on the near side. 5 gone here in the third. Twins push ahead on the far side. Just a lone shot for them in the frame as shots are 3-1 in the period in favor of the Raiders Junior Hockey Club. Gruner getting ready on the draw. And they're going to bring it over here onto the Twins side of ice in the neutral zone. And Cromie taking him on. Ash strolls in on the wing and we go underway. As Gruner clears that out, pops back in and on at the line, it's offside. So they'll do it again. And that time, Cromie wins it cleanly back. And his squad on the near side. Urenko jumps that one in. And the Twins play that up into the netting at 14:42. So the linesman gets a new frozen biscuit and we get ready to get underway. Draw coming to the right of Alex Pauls. And one back by the Raiders. Gerd shot and a stick on that comes up into the netting. They're ready to do it again. Off the draw. This time the Twins get in their own zone. Barnes. And that one off a stick pops over behind the netting. So just like that, they go through a couple of pucks here. And we're ready to go. 14:31 on the clock. Shots 23-16 in favor of the visiting and leading Raiders. Puck worked ahead. Lizotte walks in. Matt Lizotte cuts across, splits the D. And couldn't get a shot away. Nice little move by him. as the battle continues on down low. Trying to work that up towards Ash. And there's a tango. Referee's hands stay down as some bodies hit the ice. Logan Ash scoops up the puck. He gets clipped. And we continue on. 6 gone in the frame. As Seven Oaks takes that up ice. Logan Ash to Cromie. Cromie on the backhand, trying to center. Now works it through to Ash. Lourenco in front. There's a shot from Laval. Gets blocked and oh, he had a big hit on Lazat. 2-on-1 the other way. Lazat walks in, fires, and a stop made. And correction, that hit was on Caligari, who now looked like he clipped the knee of Lourenco, who skates a little bit gingerly there for a second. Now he looks good as he picks up the puck. And he'll take another run in there. That time there from Spencer, who deflects that one in. And the Raiders quickly with the head of steam on the far side. Laval, his shot through traffic. Makes into the corner board, scooped up by Scott. Scott quickly ahead and out of the reach there of Hamill, and he'll give chase. Loose puck centered in front, and now it goes into the corner boards where the battle pursues. Twins trying to work it free. And now into the slot. There's a shot by Scott just wide. Scott fires away at that one. Stays inside. Now on the race for the line. And that one comes out. Fired back in by the Twins. Caligari ahead. Scott scoops it up, puts on the brakes, and gets tangled up with Fashak. As Balshaw, the captain, works that one back. And now turning up ice come his Twins. Hamill now with it. Some extracurriculars behind the play. Gets sorted out. And we got 8 gone now in the frame. Pushed in deep now here to the far side. Balshaw leaves that for Canoe. And Canoe dodges a hit. Loose puck picked up by Wilson. Wilson to work ahead ice on the near side. Walking in comes Anderson. He makes a move. Anderson cuts in. And Molinski watching him as that puck walked back to the line. Kushner plays it across. There's a shot, deflection, and jamming away at the loose puck. And the Twins get that one out of the zone now with numbers. Caden Headland walking in, trying to feed Jace Matthews. And that one gloved and now smothered up at 11-11 in the third period as the push now coming from these Twins team, trying to tie this game up. Shot total is 25-19. Here's a look at splitting the D, and unable to get a shot away was Matt Lazat. Now one of those good attempts there for the Twins. A handful of others by Logan Ash on the counter for the Raiders. Off the draw. Battle for the puck. Urenko on that one. Trying to work it free. Twins in front. Walk into that one. And a Blake blocker save to break that one up and work it out. As Martel doing his job. And now jumps on that one. Smothers it up to the applaud of the Raiders fans. 10:52 on the clock. And the Raiders still leading by a slim margin. Henry on the draw. He has the difference maker here. Wins that one back. Picked off by the Twins. Gruner trying to center. Held at the line. That one sneaks past. Einerson gives chase. Caligari on that one. And he collides. Einerson comes free. Gruner picks up the loose puck. And that comes out of the zone and all the way down. Both Laval's down on that puck as they'll go to work that back up ice. Battle, and Kinnear plays that in deep. Loose puck, picked up by Einerson, and he'll take it into the attack zone. And good stick work there by the Twins trying to break it free as they'll glove that ahead. And that play by Henry nullifies the glove pass off the stick of Kalangarian in. 10 minutes remaining in regulation. Twins still down here in this one by 1. And their power play couldn't get it done to no avail. They'll try again here on the 5-on-5 as Anderson walks into that one, sniped off the side of the netting. And Killsbury plays that up, walking in with 3 on the doorstep for the Twins. Couldn't tie that up. And Kushner going the other way. We have a penalty. And we'll see if we can catch that on the replay. Right there, it looked like, was a slash. And, oh, here, I'll flip you guys back to the live channel. Sorry about that. I did not see the call. I was looking at the referee. So we'll wait the call here. Twins power play number 4. 0 for 3. And there's a shot. And it is the slash there. As we got the confirmation. And that one swallowed up and held on for a whistle. 9-13. So a good push here from the Twins. Good opportunity for them. But the penalty kill from the Raiders has been lights out in today's game. Shot totals, though, do get closer as they're now 25-21. Quick shot off the draw into the corner boards. 4 shots on the man advantage for the Twins throughout their opening 3 man advantages. As Headland works it across. On the doorstep for Lizotte, he scores! Matt Lizotte ties the game. On the power play. So the Twins power play comes through. Here's a look at the replay. And that one played offside. Stoppage of play. So Headland picks up his second assist. Same with Lucas Spence. And Matt Lizotte, his second goal of the game. Off the draw. Puck played to the far side. And dumped all the way down. Marvalda on that one. And knocked down, not by a high stick, bouncing puck. Iverson picks that up. His squad trying to regain the lead in on Pauls. Pauls makes the stop, 8:27, 3-3. Anderson getting in here now with some action. And Anderson and Balshaw going at it. And we get ready to go now here for the drop of the whistle as they get them split apart. Henry on the draw against Balshaw, battling for it, and there's a quick shot, rebound in front at the doorstep. Oh, kicked out by Pauls. Arveld works that one along, and now out. Icing is waved. Martel goes out to play it. 8 minutes to go in regulation for the Raiders as they try and regain the lead for the 3rd time tonight. Pauls works it along. Big hit there. Puck worked down low for Henry. He had the last go-ahead goal. There it is on the doorstep. Oh, and the Twins break that one up. Canoe can't get that one out. Bruno open up the scoring. Deflection wide of the goal. And that one won't get through. Up and glove down. Picked up by Balshaw. Balshaw walks in, fires. Rebound lays in front. And the Raiders calm her down. Wilson ahead ice. And the Twins out to stop the blockade at the blue line. 7:18 to go. Raiders in their own zone. D'Souza skates around, works it to Wilson. Wilson now to Ash. Logan Ash. He's got a point for his team. Now Mildowski plays that to the far side. And on the clear from Mildowski. Gruner can't get a stick on that. And they'll get one last rush up here for Lourenco and crew. As they break it up, 6:45 on the clock. Into the feet. Twins now trying to work that back. They had the leader early on in this one after coming into a hole and seeing if they can do that again with 2 quick goals. As Burnco dumps that in deep. Battle for the puck. Gruner can't get that one. Now Burnco with it. Backhander. Doesn't get through. On the doorstep. Kinnear with the goal. And this one plays it wide and smothered up by Martel at 6:14. Shots 26-23 as the Twins come alive in the third period. As they have a total of 8 shots in the third period, 6 for the Raiders Junior Hockey Club. A quick shot, and that one goes wide. Battle for the puck continues on, trying to jam that one free, and unable to do so. And now comes to Kennedy, and good to see him back up after he went hard into the boards early on in the frame. Into the slot, fired wide of the goal by Russell. Puck centered in front for the Twins. And they can't do anything with the Ash to work it ahead. And chipped up at the line by Owen Lourenco. Lourenco walks in, puts on the brakes. Looks for the centering feed. Deflected by the Twins, almost in on their own goal. Pauls turns around, gets the glove on it. 5:31 as we near crunch time in this one. 3-3 in the third. And this game has definitely been a treat to watch. Very close, very good battles in between these two teams. As they continue on now on the far side. And that comes out of the zone. Twins with numbers. Walk in. Spence all wide of the goal. Trying to take the lead. And as we saw these two teams battle in the first round of the postseason last year, Spence was one of the key guys who had the call up in this one. And a big hit there as Russell goes tumbling down. And Spence definitely had a difference maker as a playmaker in the postseason and in the series in between these two teams. With that, Kushner walks in on the backhand, trying to center, unable to do so. Canoe can't play that one out, and we got stoppage in play. Now down to 4:36 in regulation. Shots in the period, 8 for the Twins, 7 for the Raiders as they get the pushback going. And Kushner having a little bit of a chat with the linesman as the linesman exchanges some words back to him as he heads to the bench. Off the draw, Matthews ahead. Scooped up at the line, there's a shot through traffic, wide of the goal by Jack DeWitt, looking for his goal, looking for a goal to go with his assist. As that one circled back by Wilson and turned over now, scooped up by the Twins into the feet of Ballshaw, works its way back onside. Glove down by Fashak. Loose puck. Canoe can't control that one. And comes right back in on his hands. Battle for it. Scooped up and pushed to the far side by the Twins. And that one skips out past Bruno. And he'll work that across on the near side. He'll open up the scoring for this game. And Ballshaw dumps that one in. And they're going to waive the icing. 3:44 to go. Battle on the near side boards. And the Raiders trying to dig it out. Twins come free. There's a shot. Deflection. Loose in front. Martel down. It's in. And another comeback for the lead. And the Twins are back in the lead. And I don't see who got the final stick on that. It's Burko who did. And it's 4-3 with 3:31 to go in regulation. And it looks like the assists are going to go to the 5 of Denise Barbenko. So look at Bunko. And Jace Matthews scoops up the assist. Battle for the puck. And that one rolls offside. So the Twins calm it down before pushing it ahead. So the Twins counter again puts the pressure back on the Raiders, and we'll see if the Raiders Junior Hockey Club will get a late goal here and tie this one back up, send it to overtime. As they walk in here just like they did in the first frame. See if they can do it again, and as they work that across, there's a shot off the glass, rebound right in front. And Yorko works that one. And Lavelde dumps it in behind the goal. Paul's out to play it. 2:30 to go in regulation. Puck worked out. And Henry on that one. Looking for the quick play up to Anderson. And icing waved off, came in. Pauls plays that one back. Modlinski. And he gets watched by a handful of Raiders. Henry gets the puck on his stick. Tries to center loose in front of Pauls. Back. Lavelle's shot. And that one rolled just wide. As we'll watch Martel as he came right to the bench. Now he'll circle back. Now he cuts halfway. And the battle with Cromie on the puck there. And Lavelle hit that one onto the netting off his elbow pad. And Lorenko getting in on it with Matt Lazat and Owen Lorenko at 150. We'll see if the Raiders are going to call a timeout. They are signaling it's a timeout. Seven Oaks Raiders Junior Hockey Club. And if they do come back and take the lead, or do come back and tie it, it'd be fitting, as that's exactly what me and my talk there with the PA announcer there, Marty, in the intermission we're talking about in the first intermission on how this could be a back and forth overtime game. And that is how these two teams are playing. And as they continue here to go over their strategies here, we got a minute 50 remaining in regulation. And correction there, that's Sam Kinnear who scooped up the assist on the go-ahead goal. So Martel is on the bench, as you would expect. His squad's got to go. So he comes out, Henry out there with Lavelle. And Henry now gets that on his stick. And he'll work that across to Ash. Now down low. Carter Anderson centers in front. There's a shot. And stone cold. And that puck dumped all the way down. It's an icing. Once Henry catches up, down to 90 seconds. But a stone cold save from Alex Pauls. And as we quickly look back at what is the go-ahead goal, there's a look at the replay, as I've been yet to show you that. As Cromie in on the draw, wins that one back. There's a shot, deflected, loose in front, Paul's down, and a quick whistle by the referee. They're going to say high stick. So 5 more seconds come off, 85 seconds remaining in regulation. Crowd, everyone standing here on their feet, and it's going to come out of the zone. Shots very even. 30-25 in favor of the Raiders, down by 1. Dying seconds here. As Henry ahead, This squad's got to watch it at the line as they play it in. Carter Anderson fires that into the far side. And Headland can't work that one out. Lourenco. And jamming away. Twins pushing it ahead on the far side. Puck skips up into there. Into the slot just wide. Final minute of regulation. Twins trying to hold on. Henry and his squad trying to tie this one up before the bell goes. Lourenco battling out with Kalangari. And we got a penalty coming here as Kalangari was tied up with Owen Lourenco. Lourenco's going to go to the sin bin with 46.9. Another holding. That's the third holding call against the Raiders. And the power play, that is 1 for 4 for the Twins, will get another go. And what will pretty much be enough to ice this one. And it's going to come to the near side. So the Raiders are going to have to get it done shorthanded if they want to come out of this one. At least with to pick up a single point, if not two. Battle on the corner boards. Worked across. Headland fires. Save made. Battle for the puck. Picked up now here by the Raiders. And we'll see if they're going to pull the goalie to make a 5-on-5. With Pauls being the extra. As D'Souza works it in deep. Martel just decides he's going to stay. Down to 18. There's a shot and kick just wide on the opportunity for Bruno, who opened up the scoring. Puck cleared down, and it's an icing against the Twins. 8.6 seconds. You got to pull the goalie here. This could be a great way here. You got to set up and get a quick shot off the draw. It doesn't have to be right off the draw, but very close. Get as many bodies as they can in front of Pauls and try and send this one to extra. Off the draw. They did the first job. They won it back. Bruno Fandor comes out of the zone. That's going to do it as the Twins dump it down, and it ends its way in the goal, but the bell goes. The Twins get the comeback win, and they take this one here at home ice as they go out to celebrate with Alex Pauls at the other side. And a great comeback win late. Their power play getting it done on their fourth try. The difference maker in this one. We have our 3 stars coming up in this one, coming your way shortly. But the Twins pick up the win in this one by a score of 4-3. And they continue to congratulate Alex Pauls. And so that's going to do it here in this one as the Twins continue to celebrate and get their second win in a row against the Raiders. And with that, we'll head to today's 3 stars. And followed by that, a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. But first, starting it off here, our 3 stars in today's game. Starting it off from the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins with 2 assists in today's game. Number 14, Caden Headland. Second star in today's game with the goal and assist from the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins. Number 3, Sam Kinnear. And our first star in today's game from the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins with 2 goals. Number 19, Matt Lizotte. So it is the Twins over the Raiders Junior Hockey Club by a final score of 4-3. With the Twins power play coming through in the end to tie it up and then take the lead. And we'll look at the out-of-town scoreboard. 5:38 to go in St. James, and the Royal Knights comeback has been completed. Fielding and Wilson have tacked on, and they're getting outshot 37-27, but they're up 5-4 with as they near the 5-minute mark. 5:38 remaining in the third period on the road in St. James. And we got an overtime game. That's the game that Graham's covering. And that is Suket tacked on one more, as well as Bernd Schinger. And that one is 3-3. So that will be another 4-3 final here. And this final here might be 5-3. I mean, that's what they have on the board. The horn went before the puck was in the goal. So, marking it. We'll see what the official score turns out to be. But as I have it, it is a 4-3 final. And then with that, we'll have one other game to broadcast for you on Thursday, as we won't be out in Stonewall, so Graham will be covering the Jets out in St. Vital, and that game starts at 7:30. That is our next broadcast coming up. Quick look here at the standings, where these teams sit following this one. So the Twins pick up their 2 points, so they're all gnawed up at 14, tied for 5th place with the Raiders Junior Hockey Club and Stonewall Jets. The Reals in first, as their win streak may or may not come to an end at the hands of the Vicks, depending on what happens in the next 5 minutes or shootout. And for all I know, that game could be over already. The Railer Express in second with 23 points. Hawks with 19 in third. The Royal Knights, though, look like they're going to jump over the Hawks if they can hold on for the win, get 2 points there, and move back into third place. As they sit at 18 points, looking to pick up 20 tonight. As we talked about, the 5 through 7 being the Twins, Raiders Junior Hockey Club, and Jets all tied with 14. As the Vicks look to get within or hit double-digit points, as they're currently at 9, looking to pick up one more with an overtime win over the Reals, who sit at the top of the leaderboard at 27 points. Meanwhile, the Canucks still at 7, as they're going to try and make that 2 more and make the gap in between them and the Twisters 7 points if they can pick up some against the Royal Knights in those final 5 minutes. With that, I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, bringing you today's game from Century. It's a comeback win for the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins. They beat the Raiders by a score of 4-3.